across the room tonight, where your laughter used to stay. Your eyes were closed, your heart was far. You slowly slipped away. We talked like nothing was wrong, but silence said it all. Every promise lost its meaning, every truth began to fall. You said my name like it was heavy, like you didn't want it anymore. I felt the ending in your voice before you reached the door. There are empty words falling like they don't hurt. You said goodbye without a sound, left my heart face down on the ground. I believe what you would say, but your love had drifted away. Cold air, empty words, still echoing, still hurt. I replay that last conversation, every pause, every sigh. You spoke in half-hearted truths, I answered with the right. I said I'd be okay somehow. You nodded like you knew, but the space between those words was already breaking through. I felt the distance growing with every breath we shared. Love was standing in the room, but you weren't really there. Cold air, empty words falling like they don't hurt. You said goodbye without a sound, left my heart face down on the ground. I believed what you would say, that your love had drifted away. Cold, empty words. Maybe silence would have been kinder than the things you couldn't mean. Some goodbyes don't scream or shatter, they just quietly intervene. I'd rather hear the truth than feel this frozen doubt, but you wrapped your leaving in words that hollowed out. Cold air, empty words, still hanging in the night. I search for warmth in memories, but nothing feels right. I don't hate you for leaving or for choosing yourself first. I just live with what remains. Cold, empty words. just a love that faded quietly and never said the rest. I woke to the whisper of the wind, cold brushing my skin like your touch. Every corner of this empty room still remembers us too much. The fire we tried to keep alive flickered out without a fight, and the frost crept in softly, turning our days into night. I thought warmth would linger here, but it melted with your goodbye. Every heartbeat now reminds me of a love that couldn't survive. The frost that felt like you settled where your hands once were. Every memory bites like winter, every silence speaks your name. I try to find the sun, but it hides behind the pain. The frost that felt like you will never leave my veins. I reach for echoes in the dark, hoping they might be alive, but the walls hold only shadows of a love that didn't survive. Your laughter still dances in my mind, but it's colder than the snow. And I'm learning how to live with the heart you used to know. I tried to chase the warmth away, but it clings like frozen glue. Every breath is a reminder of the frost that felt like you. The frost that felt like you settled where your hands once were. Every memory bites like winter, every silence speaks your name. I try to find the sun, but it hides behind the pain. The frost that felt like you will never leave my veins. Maybe someday spring will come and melt the cold inside, but tonight I'm still frozen with the pieces you left behind. If loving you was summer, then losing you was snow. And the frost that felt like you is all I've come to know. yet still refuses to die. The wind cuts through this empty room where your warmth used to stay. I whisper your name to the shadows, but they only drift away. The frost clings to every wall, and the silence answers back. I'm left with broken pieces and the emptiness you unpacked. I try to hide the trembling behind the walls I made, but winter heard my cry and let the cold invade. Winter heard my cry, carried it into the night. Every tear became a snowflake, every memory frozen white. I reach for what is gone, but the frost won't let me through. Winter heard my cry, and I'm still missing you. The streets we walked are buried beneath layers of quiet snow. Every step reminds me slowly of a love I can't let go. The fire we tried to hold flickered and then expired, and I'm left shivering in the dark with a heart that's tired. I told myself to move forward, but the cold knows my name. It whispers every longing, every loss, every blame. Winter heard my cry, it carried it into the night. Every tear became a snow winter heard my cry, and I'll carry it alone. A love that once felt endless, now frozen to the bone. Found your words in a drawer tonight, written in a time we still believe. Ink fading like our promises, saying things you couldn't keep. Your handwriting still knows my name, like it never learned goodbye. But every line feels colder now than the tears in my eyes. You wrote forever like you meant it, like love would always stay. But forever froze in silence and slowly drifted away. Burning in my hands, written with warm hearts, in a life we never planned. Every always turned to ashes, every dream fell apart. Frozen love letters, breaking what's left of my heart. Your words once wrapped around my soul, kept me safe through every storm. Now they lie like fallen snow, beautiful but never warm. I read between the empty lines, where the truth was never said. Love didn't die in anger, it just slowly went unread. I keep searching for the moment where we lost what felt so true. But every page leads back to me, still waiting there for you. Frozen love letters, frozen love letters folded in goodbye. Love that once felt endless, now sealed in passing time. The wind cut sharper than your goodbye. Every corner whispers your name. The fire we tried to keep alive flickers but never feels the same. I feel your absence in the frost, in every breath I take. The world is frozen all around me, and my heart begins to ache. I thought warmth would linger here, but the cold knows every scar. It remembers every touch, every laugh, even when you are far. The cold that remembered you settled deep inside my chest. Every memory bites like winter, every silence steals my rest. I try to find the sunlight, but shadows cling and won't let through. The cold that remembered you keeps holding me too. I walk the streets we used to roam. Snow crunches where your steps once fell. The night is heavy with your echo, and I still hear your farewell. Your smile lingers in the dark, but the warmth has turned to pain. I thought love could survive the frost, but it only leaves its stain. I reach for what is gone, but the cold refuses to break. It holds the shape of everything we lost, everything we forsake. The cold that remembered you settled deep inside my chest. Every memory bites like winter, every silence steals my rest. I try to find the sunlight, but shadows cling and won't let through. The cold that remembered you keeps holding me too. Maybe someday spring will come and melt the frost inside, but tonight I'm still trapped by the chill you left behind. If loving you was summer, then losing you was snow, and the cold that remembered you is all I've come to know. The cold that remembered you follows me through every night, Every whispered word, every shadow keeps your memory inside. I don't ask for your return or for time to undo the call that remembered you. Is all I hold of you. The call that remembered you still breathes where I stand. A love that froze completely, yet never leaves my hand. The first snow fell while you were gone, soft and quiet, yet it screamed. Every flake reminded me of you, of everything we never dreamed. The streets were wide, but my heart felt darker than the night. And I reached for your shadow, but you had already taken flight. I tried to chase the cold away, but winter knew my name. Some loves end without a fight, some hearts are never the snow. And snow fell like goodbye, it buried what we used to be. Every laugh, every whisper, lost beneath the frozen sea. I held on to your memory, but it melted through my hands when snow felt like goodbye and left me in the lands. I walk the streets we once called ours, footsteps swallowed by the frost. Every corner holds your echo of the love I've already lost. The fire we try to keep alive flickered under icy skies, and I'm left with frozen embers and the winter in my eyes. I tell myself it's just the season, but my soul knows the truth. Some goodbyes come quietly and steal all the youth. When snow fell like goodbye, it buried what we used to be. Every laugh, every whisper, lost beneath the frozen sea. I held on to your memory, but it melted through my hands when snow felt like goodbye and left me in the empty lands. Maybe one day the sun will rise and thaw the frost inside, but tonight I'm still frozen with the love I can't confide. If holding you is summer, then losing you is snow. And when snow felt like goodbye, it's all I'll ever know. When snow felt like Footsteps hidden under winter's veil. Every corner holds your shadow. Every breath recalls your tale. I reach for what we once believed, but the snow has covered it all. Our laughter, our dreams, our fragile love, frozen beneath the cold white fall. I thought time could keep us warm, but some hearts can't withstand the freeze, and love can fade like melted snow, quietly with no reprieve. Snow covered what we were, buried under what we lost. Every word we didn't say, every moment comes at a cost. I try to hold on to the one, but the frost keeps pulling through. Snow covered what we were, and I'm left missing you. The fire we lit together flickered out, and I see you. Your touch, your smile, your presence gone, and I'm left to stare. I trace the lines of old memories, but they crumble in my hands. Love can't survive the quiet winter or the distance that time demands. I reach for echoes in the cold, but they slip like drifting snow. Some hearts are meant to shatter, some love will never grow. Snow covered what we were, buried under what we lost. Every word we didn't say, every moment comes at a cost. I try to hold on to the warmth, but the frost keeps pulling through. Snow covered what we were, and I'm left missing you. Maybe spring will come and soften the edges of what we've known, but tonight I sit in silence with the love that's overgrown. I'd give the world to feel you one last time before it's gone, but snow covers what we were and leaves me holding on. Snow covered what we were, buried under what we lost. Every word we didn't say, every moment comes at a cost. I try to hold on to the warmth, but the frost keeps pulling through. Snow covered what we were, and I'm left missing you. Snow covered what we were, and I walk alone tonight. A love once burning brightly, now hidden from my sight. You used to be my shelter from every lonely night. told would end, where everything somewhere, but somewhere in the silence, your heart began to roam, and I was left still standing in a house that wasn't home. I didn't feel it coming till the warmth was almost gone. Love didn't leave in anger, it just slowly turned on. When love stopped keeping me warm, the world grew sharp and bare. Every promise lost its meaning when you weren't really there. I wrapped myself in memories, but they don't feel the same. When love stopped keeping me warm, I learned the shape of pain. We spoke but never listened, smiled but never stayed. Your touch felt like a habit that was already fading away. I watched the distance grow between your heart and mine, like winter learning softly that it had all the time. I tried to hold the fire with hands already burned, but love doesn't come back once its back is turned. When love stopped keeping me warm, the nights grew long and wide. I felt you slipping further with every tear I cried. I begged the dark for answers, but silence was its name. When love stopped keeping me warm, nothing ever felt the same. Maybe someday I'll feel the sun break through this frozen skin, but tonight I'm still remembering who I was when you were in. Loving you was shelter, then losing you was snow, and I've been cold ever since the night you chose to go. When love stopped keeping me warm, I stopped pretending to. I learned how deep the winter cuts when it looks just like you. I don't ask for your return or for us to restart. I just live with the cold you left still sleeping in my heart. When love stopped keeping me warm, I didn't fall apart. I just grew used to winter, where you once were my heart. We stood so close, yet miles apart. Our breaths turned wide in the air. Your eyes were somewhere far away, mine was still waiting there. The words we meant to say out loud froze before they could fall, and love stood silent in the cold as winter built its wall. I felt you drifting farther, though your hand was still in mine. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just arrive with time. The snow between our souls kept falling soft and slow, covering the truth we knew, but we're too afraid to show. I reached for you through silence, but you were already gone. The snow between our souls is where our love went wrong. We shared the same lonely night, but slept in different dreams. Your heart was learning how to leave, while mine still believed. I tried to keep us breathing with promises and prayers, but love grew tired of waiting in the frozen open air. I felt the distance growing with every fragile kiss. Some love doesn't break in anger, it just fades into this. The snow between our souls kept falling soft and slow, covering the truth we knew, but we're too afraid to show. I reached for you through silence, but you were already gone. The snow between our souls is where our love went wrong. If I had known the moment would be the last we'd share, I would have held you longer and faced the frozen air. But time is never honest when hearts are still unarmed. It lets love freeze in place without sounding an alarm. The snow between our souls still falls inside my chest. I carry all the quiet things you never did confess. I don't blame you for leaving or myself for holding on. I just live in the winter where our love once belonged. The snow between our souls has settled deep and true, not enough to make me hate you, just enough to never lose you. Your name still trembles on my lips, like it's afraid to fall. We were standing in forever, then the silence took it all. One second you were holding me, the next you slipped away. Love stopped breathing in that moment and never found its way. I still feel you in the spaces between each fragile breath, like our love was paused in time somewhere between life and death. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, right before goodbye. Everything we were together was never meant to die. I'm stuck in that last second when your eyes wouldn't meet mine. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, still breaking me in time. Replay almost every word we didn't say. How forever felt so certain till it quietly decayed. Your warmth is in my memory, but never in my arms. Now I'm holding broken moments, trying not to fall apart. I learned some endings happen without a sound or sign. Just a love that stops beating but refuses to flatline. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, right before goodbye. Everything we were together was never meant to die. I'm stuck in that last second when your eyes wouldn't meet my. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, still breaking me in time. If I could turn back seconds, I'd hold you just one more. But time is cruel and callous, it locks every door. So I live inside that moment where you still feel near, where love hasn't let go yet and I haven't disappeared. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, suspended in the pain. A future that stopped forming, but a past that still remains. I don't ask for your return or for you to change your mind. Love frozen mid-heartbeat will haunt me for a lifetime. Love frozen mid-heartbeat, still waiting to resume. In a world where you don't stay and I don't move. The walls remember every word, the floors still hold our song. But something left before the end, and everything feels wrong. The warmth we carried in our hands has vanished with the day, and I'm standing in the silence where love once chose to stay. I thought our hearts could weather storms and bitter cold. But some love can't survive the winter, no matter how it's told. Frozen where love once lived. The fire we made is gone. Every laugh, every promise, buried beneath the dawn. I try to find a spark, but the frost clings to my skin. Frozen where love once lived. And I'm lost within. I walk the streets we used to know, footsteps swallowed by the snow. Your shadow lingers in the corners, but you're never letting go. The room feels wider than before, the night stretches too long. I reach for memories of us, but the frost has held them strong. I tell myself to move forward, but my heart is still confined. Some love dies in silence and leaves only winter behind. Frozen where love once lived. The fire we made is gone. Every laugh, every promise, buried beneath the dawn. I try to find a spark, but the frost clings to my skin. Frozen where love once lived. And I'm lost within. Oh, maybe someday the sun will come and melt the ice inside. But tonight I'm still trembling with the love we couldn't guide. If holding you is summer, then losing you is snow. And frozen where love once lived is all I ever know. Frozen where love once lived. The fire we made is gone. Every laugh, every promise, buried beneath the dawn. I try to find a spark, but the frost clings to my skin. Frozen where love once lived. And I'm lost within. Frozen where love once lived. A heart remembers what it lost, a winter that will never end, and the cost of loving you the most. I watch the snow fall through the window. Each flake reminds me of your face. The world is white and silent now, but my heart can't find its place. I wrote your name in the cold air, hoping it might reach your hand. But snow trapped all my feelings and left me where I stand. I try to melt the frost inside with every memory I keep, but some love gets buried in winter and some hearts can't find sleep. Snow trapped all my feelings I walk through streets we once wandered, footsteps swallowed in the snow. Every corner tells your story of the love I can't let go. The fire we tried to kindle has flickered out in the cold, and I'm left holding only whispers of the promises we told. I thought time could thaw the silence, but winter holds its claim. Some hearts get trapped forever, even when love calls your name. Snow trapped all my feelings where your warmth used to be. Every touch I thought I held is frozen and out of reach. I scream into the quiet, but the world doesn't hear my pain. Snow trapped all my feelings, and I'm left here in the Maybe one day the thaw will come and free what's buried deep, but tonight I'm still imprisoned by the cold I cannot keep. If loving you was summer, then losing you is snow, and the frost you left behind is the only thing I know. Snow trapped all my feelings, the world used to be. Every touch I thought I held is frozen and out of reach. I scream into the quiet, but the world doesn't hear my pain. Snow trapped all my feelings, and I'm left here in the rain. Snow trapped all my feelings, and my heart stays still. A love frozen in winter, I can't unlearn, I never will. The room feels wider without your breath. Shadows stretch where we used to lay. Your sweater's still on the back of the chair, like you're coming home someday. The clock keeps whispering truths I hate. Every second sounds the same. I close my eyes, but the dark still knows how to spell your name. I tell myself I'm getting stronger, but the silence knows my pain. Every thought leads back to you, every tear falls just the same. Cold nights call your name, like I never learned goodbye. Every star feels out of reach, every moon just passes by. I hold on to what's already gone, still hoping you'll remain. Cold nights call your name. Your voice still lingers in the walls, laughing like you're standing near. I replay every almost moment, wishing you were here. I try to sleep in someone else's arms, but it never feels the same. 'Cause love doesn't leave the body just because it's in pain. I walk these streets we used to know, where memories still stay. escape. Cold nights call your name, like I never learned goodbye. Every star feels out of reach, every moon just passes by. Hold on to what's already gone, still hoping you'll remain. Cold nights call your name. If missing you is breathing, I never run out of air. If forgetting you was easy, I wouldn't still be here. I don't ask for forever or to take back the pain. I just want one quiet moment where the night forgets your name. Cold nights call your name in a voice that sounds like me, broken, tired, wide awake, drowning in what used to be. I let the tears fall honestly, no pride left to save. Cold nights call your name. The night stays quiet, but my heart won't change. Cold nights still call your name. The cold came softly through our room, like it knew we couldn't stay. Your laughter faded in the shadows, and the light just slipped away. We whispered words that lost their meaning, like snow that melts too fast. And the warmth we thought was endless became a memory of the past. I felt your heart turn distant before your hands let go. Some love doesn't scream or shatter, it just quietly slows. When love went quiet in winter, the world felt twice as cold. Every touch I tried to hold slipped right out of my soul. I'm haunted by the silence, by the things we left unsaid. When love went quiet in winter, I learned how to tread. I walk the streets we used to know, where snow still holds your trace. Every step reminds me slowly of a smile I can't replace. Your shadow lingers in the corners, even though you've gone away. And I wait for spring to heal me, but the frost still wants to stay. I told myself it's only seasons, that hearts grow tired and cold. But some winters never soften, and some stories never fold. When love went quiet in winter, the world felt twice as cold. Every touch I tried to hold slipped right out of my soul. I'm haunted by the silence, by the things we left unsaid. dread. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you through the frost. But some hearts drift silently, and some love pays the cost. I'll carry the quiet forever, even if it breaks me through, because love that stops speaking still leaves its mark on you. When love went quiet in winter, the world froze all around. Every word that could have saved us was lost and never found. I'm haunted by the silence, by the things we left unsaid. When love went quiet in winter, I sleep with you in my head. When love went quiet in winter, I learned how to survive with only memories to guide me, and the echo of your life. Morning breaks, but it feels so dim. Your shadow lingers where you've been. The room is bright, yet my heart knows the warmth of love has come and gone. I reach for whispers in the air, but only silence answers there. The light exposes every ache, every moment you didn't stay. I thought love could fight the cold, but some hearts can't hold on. It fades quietly without a sound before the warmth is gone. Love left in the cold light, frozen where it used to burn. Every word we never said, every touch we didn't learn. I reach for you in the quiet, but you're already gone. Love left in the cold light, and I'm standing here alone. I walk the streets we once called ours, footsteps swallowed by the morning hours. Every corner, every street lamp holds a memory I can't reclaim. The promises we made like glass, shattered under winter's grasp. And though the sun tries to shine, it can't thaw what's left behind. I tried to hold the warmth inside, but the cold keeps creeping through. Some loves die in silence, and there's nothing I can do. Love left in the forever and never count the cost. But love can't fight the winter, and time can't turn around. All that's left is the cold light where our love used to be found. Love left in the cold light, frozen where it used to burn. Every word we never said, every touch we didn't learn. I reach for you in the quiet, but you're already gone. Love left in the cold light, and I'm standing here alone. Love left in the cold light, a fire I can't reclaim, a heart that remembers you, even when the sun won't say your name. The room feels colder than it should since the day you walked away. Your laughter echoes in the corners, but it doesn't want to stay. I wrap myself in empty blankets, try to hide the chill inside, but the frost creeps in quietly where your warmth used to reside. I tell myself I'm moving forward, but my heart won't let me lie. Every beat still calls your name, even when I try to deny. A heart shivering alone in a world that forgot your face. Every memory a winter storm, every touch lost in space. I reach for what is gone, but the shadow lingers on. A heart shivering alone since the moment you were gone. I walk through streets we used to know, footsteps swallowed by the snow. Every corner tells a story of a love I couldn't hold. The fire we once kindled has faded into gray, and I'm left with frozen embers where I used to lay. I thought time would heal the silence, but some scars refuse to mend. Every night reminds me slowly, but a love I can't defend. A heart shivering alone in a world that forgot your face. Every memory a winter storm, every touch lost in space. I reach for what is gone, but the shadow lingers on. A heart shivering alone since the moment you were gone. Maybe someday the sun will find me and melt this frozen ache, but tonight I'm still trembling with every breath you didn't take. If loving you is shelter, then losing you is snow. And a heart shivering alone A heart shivering alone, wrapped in echoes of the past. A love that once was everything, and a cold that will always last. I learned how to smile in silence, hide the cracks behind my eyes. But every night your name returns, like a wound that never dries. I walk through days pretending that I finally moved on, but the truth is in the quiet. I've been cold since you were gone. I try to warm this empty heart with memories that fade, but love once lost leaves behind a chill that never breaks. The cold I still carry sleeps deep inside my chest. It's every word you never said, every love I second guessed. I've learned to live with shivers where your warmth used to be. The cold I still carry is all you left in me. I see your shadow in the distance, feel your absence in the rain. Every road I walk alone now still echoes with your name. We said we'd last forever, but forever slipped away. Now I'm holding on to seasons that refuse to change, pretend it's all the pain away with time and empty prayer. But some goodbyes don't disappear, they linger in the air. The cold I still carry sleeps deep inside my chest. It's every word you never said, every love I second guessed. I've learned to live with shivers where your warmth used to be. The cold I still carry is all you left in me. Maybe one day I'll feel the sun break through these frozen walls, but tonight I'm wrapped in memories, hearing your silent calls. If loving you is everything, then losing you is too. And I'll keep this winter in my heart as proof I once had you. The cold I still carry follows me everywhere, in crowded rooms and empty nights. I feel you're never there. I don't ask for your return or for you to remember me. The cold I still carry is enough to set you free. When I found the cracks in me, the night you walked away, every breath turned into frost, every word I couldn't say. I stood there in your silence, with nowhere left to hide. The cold didn't ask permission, it just moved in deep inside. I tried to stay unbroken, tried to act like I was strong, but when to learn my weakness the moment you were gone. When to learn my weakness, it knows where I still ache. It settles in my heartbeat with every breath I take. I wear this frozen feeling like a scar I can't outgrow. When to learn my weakness, and it won't let go. I see you in the snowfall, hear your name in the wind. Every memory reopens what I swore I'd seal within. We promised we'd survive it, every storm, every fall. But love left without warning, and I was left with it all. I tried to find some shelter from the truth I couldn't face, but winter keeps reminding me of your empty space. When to learn my weakness, it knows where I still ache. It settles in my heartbeat with every breath I take. I wear this frozen feeling like a scar I can't outgrow. When to learn my weakness, and it won't let go. Maybe spring will come one day and thaw this frozen pain, but tonight I'm still surviving on memories and rain. If loving you is everything, then losing you is too. And when to learn my weakness, the shape and sound of you. When to learn my weakness, it follows where I go. In crowded rooms, in quiet nights, you're the chill I know. I don't curse the season, I don't blame the snow. When to learn my weakness, and I let you go. When to learn my weakness, when you stopped choosing me. Now the cold is all that's left of where we used to be. Snow fell softly on our last goodbye, like the world didn't know we were breaking. Your breath was close, but your heart was far, already somewhere I couldn't follow. We stood in silence, hands turned cold, words froze before they reached your lips. I watched the season change inside you, while mine refused to drift away. You said love would survive the weather, that we were stronger than the air. But winter doesn't ask for permission, it just just takes what it wants to take. This was a love winter didn't spare. It froze the truth we used to share. Every promise left in the snow, every heartbeat buried slow. I tried to keep us warm somehow, but you were already not there. This was a love winter didn't spare. Your footsteps faded down the street, each one carving deeper in me. The cold learned every weakness I had and whispered them back in your voice. I still wear the coat you gave me then, but it never stops the pain, because warmth doesn't live in fabric when the person's gone away. I held on through the longest nights, believed spring would find a way, but some loves die in silence before the snow can melt away. This was a love winter didn't spare. It froze the truth we used to share. Every promise left in the snow, every heartbeat buried slow. I tried to keep us warm somehow, but you were already not there. This was a love winter didn't spare. If seasons have a memory, then winter knows my name. It watched us slowly disappear and never looked ashamed. I would have frozen here forever just to keep you near, but you chose the warmer distance and left me with the year. This was a love winter didn't spare. No shelter left, no prayers, just echoes where your laughter lived and nights too empty to repair. I'll carry you through every storm, even when it's unfair. This was a love winter didn't spare. Snow still falls where we once stood, like nothing ever changed, but my heart remembers everything. A love winter didn't spare. Frost crept in through the window where your warmth used to be. Every corner of this silent room holds a memory of you and me. The nights grew longer than our words and colder than we knew. I reached for your shadow, but winter stayed too close like you. I tried to chase the chill away with promises I couldn't keep, but some love melts too slowly and some hearts shiver deep. But when you stay too close, where your touch used to stay, every breath is empty air, every night feels gray. I'm haunted by the cold that lingers like your ghost. When you stay too close and left me with the most. The streets we walked together are blanket in silent snow. Your laughter still whispers softly, but it's distant. And I know the fire we thought would last forever flickered out without a sound. And I'm left in the quiet where your absence is profound. I tell myself to move on, but the frost knows every scar. It wraps around my broken heart wherever you are. Winter, stay too close where your touch used to stay. Every breath is empty air, every night feels gray. I'm haunted by the cold that lingers like your ghost. Winter, stay too close and left me with the most. Maybe someday spring will find me and melt the ice inside, but tonight I'm still frozen with the love I can't hide. If loving you was summer, then losing you is snow. And winter, stay too close to let my heart let go. Winter, stay too close where your warmth used to be. Every shadow knows your name, every tear belongs to me. I'm haunted by the cold that lingers like your ghost. Winter, stay too close and left me with the most. Winter, stay too close, and I learned how to survive with the chill you left behind, still breathing where I